false deputies. These false deputies presented false rules about Islam. The enemies tried to change Islam this way. Therefore, Allah decided that there would be no more deputies after the fourth one. During Qasr al-Kubra, let the followers of Imam Mahdi alayhi salam have any questions, they would have to find the answers from the Mustahids. These Mustahids had to be God-fearing who strictly follow the theory and practical rules of Islam, who did not commit sins, who did not love the material of the world, and who would be sincere servants of Islam. These Mustahids stored the teachings of the Imam. The Imam watches over the Mustahids and inspires them to guide people. During his occultation, during Qasr al-Kubra, the Imam's followers have to protect their faith and believe in Imamat. There will be many false people who act like Imam Mahdi alayhi salam. But we must be able to tell if it is the real one. The Imam is looking over everyone on earth, and we must realize that he is there. I'll finish my speech off with a manqabat. दावाए मोहब्बत जो सुबह शाम करते हैं, दावाए मोहब्बत जो सुबह शाम करते हैं, उनके दुश्मनों से भी राव रस्म रखते हैं। खुम्स भी नहीं देते, खीबतें भी करते हैं। खुम्स भी नहीं देते, खीबतें भी करते हैं। मोमिनों से भी दिल में कीना रखते हैं। किस तरह निभाएंगे जब इमाम आएंगे?
Thank you, Sister Sayyid. Nothing. Actually, he reminded me of an example that one of my teachers gave me. It was a very simple example. He used to say that, when I was a little kid, he used to tell me that, think of the Aimma as light bulbs. Right? There's 12 light bulbs that were supposed to light up. Each light bulb will light up and someone will throw a stone and break that light bulb as the shahadat of Imam. Now there's only one light bulb left, which is the 12th Imam. And again, this is an example for the kids. It's not me trying to portray anything, but think of the 12th light bulb as the Imam in Ghaibat because it's not lit. And we have stones in our hands and saying, Ajjalallahu ta'ala farajah. Salawat ala Muhammad. May I request Sister Malaika Zaid to approach the mic from the girls' side? For Muhammad wa ala Muhammad salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Assalamu alaikum. Respected Maulana and honorable members of the community, my name is Malaika Zaidi and I am the student from grade 3 at Walil Asr School. The focus of my speech is the sign of reverence of our Imam alayhi salam. We have all been blessed with Maulana Sadiq Hassan, who has spent a large part of his life in apprising people about the sign of represents of our Imam and how do we prepare for him. In the last few years, many of the signs have been fulfilled. In fact, one of the most important signs was fulfilled 30 years ago when Imam Khomeini established the Islamic government in Khorasan and other parts of Iran. There are countless hadiths attributed to various imams that predicted the emergence of the army of Black Plagues from Khorasan that will join the forces of Imam Mahdi alayhi salam. These are also a lot of signs about the condition of the society, where drinking, interest, bribery, and music will be common. Some of the other signs include the last stable king of Hijaz called Abdullah, after whom Saudi Arabia will get many different kings in a short time France. As we observe all these signs completing before our eyes, I in a state of disobey. I believe that inshallah, Imam Mehdi alayhi salam will reappear during my lifetime. I offer my salat on time, observe hijab, and try to do everything I can to prepare for the Imam alayhi salam. May Allah hasten the return of our Imam alayhi salam and enable us to become his true followers. Let's recite a big salawat for the Zahur of our Imam. Jazakallah.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
सुबह को उठ के नमाज़े सहर अदा कीजिए, सुबह को उठ के नमाज़े सहर अदा कीजिए, खुदा के नाम से हर दिन की इब्तिदा कीजिए, खुदा के नाम से हर दिन की इब्तिदा कीजिए। मुसीबतें जो है फैयाज़ सारे आलम में, मुसीबतें जो है फैयाज़ सारे आलम में, ज़हूर हज़रत हुज्जत की अब दुआ कीजिए।
This was Sister Malaika Zaidi. She's 9 years old and gave a very heart-touching topic and a very heart-touching speech. I would request Sister Sakina Rizvi to approach the mic. She's also 9 years old and she is going to speak on hijab again. For Muhammad wa ali Muhammad salawat.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Respected Maulana, honorable members of our community, and my dear friends, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sakina Rizvi and I am a grade 4 student at the Waliul Asr Elementary School, which is founded in the name of our Imam. I was delighted to know the topic of this speech. My salute and congratulations to all the organizers and participants who have gathered here in the name of our Imam. The focus of my speech is the proper way of waiting for our Imam. 11 of our Imams were martyred through poison or sword. So Allah picked the last Imam in occultation, till the time that people can prove that they are worthy of his leadership. What do we do when we are waiting for an important guest to arrive? Do we leave the floor in an unclean state? Or do we leave the furniture in a disorganized manner? Do we sleep as we wait for these important guests to arrive? No, absolutely not. We work really hard and make our houses prepared for the guests. We clean them. We cook food. We organize the furniture and ensure that everything is ready for their arrival. That is exactly how we should wait for the arrival of our Imam. I would request all of you to consider if your house is ready for the Imam. Do you think that the Imam would come to a house where the residents enjoy music? Music was used by kings as a tool of torture for our Imams. How can we enjoy something that was torture for our Imams and still claim to be their lovers and followers? Do you think that the Imam would come to a house where Hollywood and Bollywood are considered as entertainment? Do you think that, oh, that's something that everyone watches, is a good enough excuse? Have you forgotten that only 72 people followed Imam Hussein? We should always do the right thing, irrespective of what others are doing. And finally, do you think that the Imam would come to a house where bay-hijab women live? According to Imam Ali alayhi salam, bay-hijab women are the weapon of shaitan. According to Imam Khomeini, the enemies are more afraid of ba-hijab women than anything else. I was surprised for the people that are interested in the philosophy of hijab. Nevertheless, for those interested in the philosophy, I believe that Islam wants that the worth of a woman should not be proportional to her looks, that we should not try to piece the Nahmaram